Oh, hello. Ooh, look at my helmet hair. Let me fix my helmet hair. Good to see you. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. 2 tours in the books. Today was the tour. Good to see everybody. Today was the tour of people who really knew how to ride bikes very well. Good to see you, Jay. T-Bear in the house. Right? Class, KCJ, hello. Good to see you. No. No good tips. Only got 1 tip today from Belgium. Thank you, Belgium. Good to see you, Boozy Burger Bell. Good to see you, Marcus. Welcome. It was a good... Today's tip was ending the tour like 20 minutes early. Like, both tours today ended early because everyone really knew how to ride. So we were able to chill out at all of our locations, not really move around. Exactly, Tour de France Brooklyn style, exactly. But the tour never ends. That tour, yeah, it happens. Well, you know, people from Europe, you know, for the most part, they're not accustomed to it. Barbecuing at the brother-in-law's house, drinking a few bad beers, good times. What are you drinking, Pabst Blue Ribbon? Pabst Blue Ribbon might as well just be alcoholic seltzer. if you catch my drift. Oh, gotta go up to the Oculus and meet the wife at the Oculus. That is the plan today. We gotta pay the rent today. Yeah, we gotta pay the rent. Good beers when you get home, that's right. That's right. I don't even bother to drink if they have crappy beer. But they don't have a halfway decent beer. Ballantine Blast, there you go. You're having some Wurst und Bier. Wurst und Bier. Dankeschön. No, they're not cheapos, but you know. A lot of people don't understand the concept of tipping. So to a lot of people, it's a foreign idea, a foreign concept. But anyway, I need a drink. Oh my God, guys, like it's humid out here. But oddly enough, it was more humid this morning than it was right now. That's right. That's right. You gotta buy it for them. That's how you know you gotta get good beer. If Boozy Burger Bell buys the beers for your party, you know you gotta get quality beer. I think actually tonight I might take a break from beer. Stella Artois, that's my mom's beer. Stella Artois. And my mom does have the glass. I don't know if you've seen all the commercials with the Stella Artois glasses. So I got my mom a Stella Artois glass so she could properly enjoy her beer. The Brits like it, yes they do, yeah. The Brits like Stella Artois. That's right, yes they do. But lots of idiots on the Brooklyn Bridge today. I know. Boozy's like nothing like I got you, Dutch. That's right. Thank you so much, Boozy. You got us. I gotta mail over Boozy some of this Hopium beer, which was the devil's playground. That beer. But tomorrow, another lazy day in Coney Island, and we'll try to ride some other rides. Good to see you, Guy Heyman. We'll try to ride the ride that scares the crap out of me. We haven't done that yet this year. I might not be able to do it, but we'll see. Because I know they have new rules. And unfortunately, everybody knows it. You hate that's right, bad beer. It's a watery beer. It's a very watery beer, Stella. It's a very watery beer, so it is piss, but you know. If you just want to drink something and not get drunk, that'll be up your alley. Diagon Alley, right? Diagon Alley. All right, the Harry Potters, but you drink it. That's right. Belgian beer brewed in the UK. I think that says it all. You drink it all day, baby. Drink it all, baby. That's right, drink it all. But nonetheless, it was a really good day. And people rode those bikes, man. People rode those bikes today. We were flying. Flying, not even trying. And pretty much our only close calls were people who are taking pictures in the middle of the bike lane on the Brooklyn Bridge, which is not the smartest thing to do, folks. And one of my guests almost hit a child because, of course, let's let children run loose on the Brooklyn Bridge, right? Why not? It's a playground after all, right? The Brooklyn Bridge is a jungle gym. And you can let your kids run loose, let them run wild. And that's exactly what happened today. Sunny on both sides of the Atlantic today. Awesome. Got good weather out there in the UK. Fantastic. My brain is not all here right now. My brain is kind of, the humidity I think is getting to me. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, it's cold. Ew, Miller. I don't care how high the life is. That's a terrible beer. You know what? That's true. Miller on a hot day is pretty good. Have you had Long Shark? Long Shark is good. Long Shark is really good for a hot day. And it's a strong beer. Miller is like water.
I think, he thought it was a good idea initially, but now that he's thinking about it, he's got business here, making good money.
Long Shark. Gatorade. Other drinks were not available on the broadcast. That's right. I'm not going to go to Starbucks today. I got to lay off the Starbucks. See, what I do is I freeze these bottles so they're cold all day. Sam Adams. I like Sam Adams. Their summer ale. The Sam Adams summer ale is pretty good. But I realize I'm a Sierra Nevada fan. So go figure. I live here in New York, and I love Sierra Nevada. Go figure that one out. That Hopium limited edition for 2017, that's the Devil's Playground. Miller and Corona are both clear bottles. You know, that's a good question. You know what? I never realized that. Why are they in clear bottles? I do not know. Good to see you, Miriam. I'm a West Coast IPA man, I think. That's right. I think I am. Ooh, they're doing this. They're connecting the sewer to the building today. High sugar. Oh, look at that boozy Burger Bell with the scientific answer. So, a high sugar content beer will most likely have a clear bottle. So there you go. High sugar equals clear bottle. That's why I love you guys. That's why I love you guys. Woof. Man. I'm tired. I am tired. My little battery indicator on my brain is blinking right now. It's blinking. Usually mean they will last longer on the shelf. Can is best. Brown bottle second. Wow. Brown bottle and green bottle is pretty much the same thing, right? Yeah, it's humid today. It actually was more humid yesterday, but when you have people who green equals clear bottles, high sugar content. Miller used to be called the champion of bottled beers, hence the clear bottle.
And you can make him one for him.
Is it champion? El champion. Gotta go home, watch me some Tour de France replay. But first thing we gotta do is get some money for the landlord. New York life. New York life. And then I think we're gonna do some food shopping for the house. So it doesn't look like we're complete degenerates with just water and beer and almond milk in the fridge. Coors was the champagne, the beers was, oh yeah, the banquet, yes. Got the banquet can, which is like, ugh. Yeah, I don't like Coors. I'd rather not drink. If it's Coors or Bud or anything like that. Money for honey and the landlord, that's right. Yeah, American bulk beer tends to be, yeah. It tends to be. But that's why I'm so happy we have a Insurgents, that landlord ever fixing. No, actually no. We're gonna do some work on the apartment sometime in a few months actually. Miller is now, Miller now owns Coors. And the name of the company is Miller Coors. New York! Hugs all around, Cheryl. The sounds of progress. All right. It's piss, but it has some character, yeah. Mystic it's called? You said Mystic? I've heard of that beer. Mythos. It's a lager. It's okay. Men at work. All right, I want to go into the air conditioning. It's Greek. Interesting. You haul a lot of Coors out of Golden, Colorado. Epic Jackhammer broadcast. That's right. Epic Jackhammer broadcast. Okay. Let's go into the Oculus, and then I'm gonna wait for my wife in there. Mythos is Greek. Need a mini Bob with jackhammer. That's right. That might be in order. Love to talk beer on a hot day and drink it. Yup. That's the dream. That's the dream. Ooh, the air conditioning. Ah, the air conditioning. Yes. The air conditioning. All right, let me find a little spot. But who doesn't like talking beer on a hot day? Who doesn't like talking beer on a hot day? Good to see you, Nigel. How's married life? Congratulations. Nigel got married yesterday. We had fireworks on the broadcast here in his honor. Congratulations. Hopefully you are enjoying married life. We talked about Nigel on the radio too last night. So far, so good. Good. Mandela, that's right. We need to have a drinking session. Absolutely. Yes, congratulations to Nigel on his first day of marriage. Now it's all going to be a blur now, Nigel. It's all going to be a blur now. When married life gets really good, it all becomes a blur and you forget everything, don't know what the hell's going on. Good to see you, Hope. My wife should be here any minute now, so we'll be on for a few more minutes. We'll check out Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel up close. It was Singer. Singer was awesome. The Wedding Singer was awesome. Great movie. Yeah, there's one thing, the Oculus, marriage is a blessing when done right. Absolutely, Hope. Boozy played until he was gone at 9:30. That's right. I hope you guys had fun. Oh, yeah, right? That's right. That was actually one of my all-time favorite things. Yeah, I know. My Neil Diamond is the best. You had a great time. You was dancing. You was what? Dragged up dancing. That's good. You guess marriage. That's That's the majesty of getting married. Is dancing. Is dancing. But we're here. There it is. There's the mural. We're going to see this next week. Next week, we're going to see a bunch of cool stuff. Yep, Mag dragged into Married Life. There you go. Sounds like Trey Parker. What Neil Diamond song did we play last night? I forgot what Neil Diamond song we played last night. I already forgot what song we played. I already forgot. It was Diamond Girls. We played Diamond Girls last night. Look at that thing. That's as tall as my apartment building. Some epic trash metal song, that's right. Timmy David did a day of following Dutch the other week and passed through here. Oh, really? He did. He came to all the spots that I've been broadcasting from for a week. Because I have some really cool spots. I'm going to go homage. He paid homage. Okay, that's nice. He can pay homage all he wants. But there's only one me. But 804 subscriptions, awesome. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 people. Really? every YouTube live was a TD NYC scope. Periscope? What? Ooh, they have really cool, oh wow, look at this. They have some cool merchandise here featuring the Sistine Chapel up close. Who knew, right? Who knew the originator is Dutch? That's right. These are cool. Look at that, they got a puzzle. And they got coasters. Wow, look at that. That's a fancy coaster. That's the kind of coaster you want to put the good beer on. That's right, Nigel. That's right. Look at these. These are really cool. My mom would love these, actually. My mom will definitely like this bag. My mom will definitely like that bag there. And they got... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they had merch. Only the best beers get put on those cozies. That's right. Only the good beers. So on Monday, and Timmy David, take notes, Timmy David. On Monday, we're going to see something very... Oh yeah, right? Never. On Monday, we're going to see something very exciting, very visual. I'm just going to tease it. I don't want to tell you what it is yet. But I tell you where it is. It's in Prospect Park. And we're going to go to Prospect Park on Monday afternoon. Perry Drama, not on YouTube. That's right. Right? You back my friends. I know you do, Nigel. All you guys are very loyal, and I really appreciate that. But on Monday, we're going to go to Prospect Park, and we're going to see something so freaking awesome. I cannot wait to show you guys this. And I'm more excited because we're going to do it here on YouTube, where we have the clarity that we could truly appreciate this art that we will see on Monday. And it's only there for 10 days. So it's only going to be there for 10 days. So it's kind of like, if you ever look up Jean-Claude and Christo and the Gates in Central Park, it's kind of going to be like that, just for a very short period of time. And we will try to contribute to the art too. You could evidently contribute to the art, so we got to try to do that too. But that's going to be on Monday. And Monday we have good weather. Boozy's always silly. Boozy's the man. Boozy's the man out there in Wigan. But yeah. So Monday, Prospect Park, something very exciting. I won't tell you what it is. I'll just tease it. Tomorrow, back in Coney Island, back on a ride on the Cyclone. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Nigel. From Guy Heyman to Cheryl to Boozy Burger Bell, Nigel, me, Candy. Who are the regulars? T-Bear. Oh my God, I'm blanking on names. You know who you are. And we have more family members joining us all the time, so always a good time. The air conditioning feels amazing in here. Air conditioning feels really good in here right now. Beer boy Marcus Mandel, that's right, Marcus Mandel, that's right. Out there in Finland. I don't know, when do you sleep, Mandel? When do you sleep? You watch everybody. You literally watch everyone. On Periscope and on YouTube. Kind of amazing. I tried to stay up to watch Ron's whole rant. I couldn't stay up last night to hear Ron Waxman's rant last night. Don't you love that curved marble? That's right, that sexy curl. You actually don't. That's right, there you go. See, there you go, folks. Mandel does not sleep. Mandel does not sleep. Look at this, how beautiful that is. Thing is huge. Thing is huge. So it's a reproduction. It's a reproduction of a fresca. Oh yeah, Boozy will totally drink us all under the table. 4 or 5-ish is fine for you? Okay, that's cool. Vampire, confirmed, that's right, just like Ron Waxman. I'm a vampire, even though Ron Waxman messages me during the day. So obviously he's not a real vampire. But we'll see this after work next week. We'll get up close to this. I'll have to gamble. You know, I haven't seen... Gary was on Ron Waxman's scope last night. But I know Gary hasn't been periscoping as much anymore. 9 drinks and 7 hours of barbecue to go. Nice. Nice. That's good times. An hour and a half in, I should watch? Okay. Yeah, that's what I usually do. I watch replay and I'll fast forward. Actually, you're a true vampire. You drink blood from the ass of the innocent. Okay. Just kidding. I hope you are, Mandel. You don't want ass blood. Sounds like a really good death metal band. Ass blood playing now. Check it out. Almost all the stores are filled up in here. Almost all the stores are filled up in here. There's the concourse. Now see, it's weird. I cannot film in the concourse down there, I found out. So filming over there is not good. Innocent ass blood's here to rock. That's right. That's right. It's nice in here. That's right. Congratulations to Nigel. Getting up that married life. Certainly a lot of fun. I should know. As I wait for my wife. As I wait for my wife. Actually, let me move my wife on the other side over here. So I don't think she's going to walk in all the way over here. Ooh, okay, our train delays. Not surprising. So I'm waiting now. Now I'm really waiting. But we'll ride the cyclone tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, we gave you a big shout out, Nigel, during the radio show. We were talking about people on the radio show. We were talking about people. Now, if there's one thing, you're late. It's okay, Laura. You can always watch on replay. I'm just waiting now. There's one thing the Oculus is missing. Benches. There's nowhere to sit inside the Oculus. Except to sit on the stairs. Which I might do right now. Even though I don't like people who sit on the stairs. It takes up valuable walking space. Well, we'll hang out here by the sexy curved Italian marble. Which looks like they just cleaned this. It looks so white and so pretty. Really, Nigel's wife is very pretty. Awesome. That's good to know. That is good to know. I want to sit down right now. I want to sit down. You know what? I'm going to sit down here on the Italian marble, on the floor, because I need to take a load off. And if anyone does any Photoshop, now is the time to take screenshots. So now I'm behind a white background. Ooh, it's nice and cold on the ground here. Don't sound surprised. That's right. Well, that's a good thing. No. So I'll give you the idea what it looks like where I'm sitting now. On the floor. On the floor, in the Oculus, behind. Boozy Burger Bell makes you think of hamburger laced with Jack Daniels. I think somebody made that already. I think somebody made a burger laced with Jack Daniels. I think Burger King had a Jack Daniels burger. Burger King had a Jack Daniels burger. Exactly. He wouldn't have moved from England if he had a hag. Exactly. Yeah, leaning on the curved marble, people. Leaning on the curved marble, people. It's great. Yeah, Jack Daniels burger. Have you had that Boozy Burger Bell? leaning on the curved metal, people. Leaning on the curved metal, people. Oh. So my wife is a few subway stops down. She's having delays. It happens. But happy life, happy wife, happy life, right? So I did do an experiment. You sat on the deck chair. Not the same. Yeah, no, not the same. Not the same. Nope. Not the same. Yep. Happy life. Happy wife, happy life. All you need is a rich Corinthian leather. That's right. All I need now is some rich Corinthian leather. My chair cost 4.1 billion. 4.1 billion. It was a lot of money to build this stupid thing. Wow, there's condensation. I never realized this. There's condensation on the floor. As if there's some... I know there's a lot of infrastructure beneath the floor here. But I think that's just how... Look, let me see if you can see this. Can you see those little dots? That's all condensation. That's all condensation on the marble. That's really weird. Isn't that crazy? I've never noticed that. I guess because I'm sitting on the floor and the angle of the light is hitting it. But this is all condensation. It's all condensation coming up from underground. I know it's very complex underneath me, but who knows what's going on? Maybe a steam vent, maybe a cold water thing, or something that's making a change in heat or a temperature, if you will. Yeah, they're gonna walk by me and give me a tip. That's right. Not a maybe a torture chamber, but I doubt there's a torture chamber underneath the Oculus. It's infrastructure. It's a bunch of stuff underneath me. There are train tracks. Yeah, marble is cool. Yeah, exactly. The marble is cool. Is already cooled anyway. BDSM, maybe. The Dungeon. There used to be a club here in New York called The Vault. Look it up. The Vault is one club that was in my generation in the 90s and in the 80s. And then you had a really bad one. I don't know who's breathing on the floor. And then we had another club called Plato's Retreat. And I was too young for Plato's Retreat, but evidently that was like the #1 sex club in New York City. And the most thing people remember about Plato's Retreat is that they had the best buffet. Marble is cool, and literally and figuratively. Exactly. Marble is cool all over. How did New Yorkers feel when they... Well, here's the deal, Lori. The money to build the Oculus didn't actually come from the city of New York. It came from the $2 billion, oh no, but it was more than that. It was $20 billion to rebuild the World Trade Center. So it's mostly federal dollars that built this building. Now, the reason why it's so expensive is because it's kind of like 3 construction sites stacked on top of themselves. So it's really, really complicated. Throw in Hurricane Sandy, where if I was right here where I'm sitting during Hurricane Sandy, the water will be about, 10 feet above my head. So this whole site filled in with water. Exactly. Private money, who cares? But it was federal dollars. It was federal money that went in to build this place. and yeah. So most New Yorkers love this structure. I mean, I love it. It's the new Grand Central Station for Lower Manhattan. Well, this is part of the World Trade Center. This is the World Trade Center. What we did, you know, there was one good thing about 9/11 that came out of the whole disaster, is that we fixed our transportation hub here. So the transportation hub that used to be here when the Twin Towers stood was kind of disorganized, not connected. So now I could walk from the PATH train to the subway, stay underground, and it's kind of amazing. At the end of the day, it's an amazing tourist attraction for now, absolutely. But oh yeah, it's gonna. Well, it's almost done. I mean, we're almost there, where everything's about to open up, and so that's what we did. We kind of reorganized our subway lines with our PATH train and our ferry lines down here, and that was one of the good things about it. And you know, most people say, you know, why build a mall? There was a mall down here already, but you had the shuttle train. There was no shuttle trains here in Lower Manhattan. The only shuttle trains that operate are 42nd Street between Times Square and Grand Central Station, and then the other shuttle train is over on Franklin Avenue in Brooklyn. Yeah, you pass through this building and you kind of get in awe. You kind of are amazed by the architecture of it. But there were no shuttle trains here downtown. There's a shuttle bus that takes you from the west side to the east side. Yeah, that's Midtown. That's at Lower Manhattan. Yeah, no, there's no shuttle train connecting Grand Central Station and Times Square. There are no shuttle trains that take you to Penn Station. The trains that take you to Penn Station are the AC&E, are the closest train station that take you to Penn Station, and then the 2-3, of course. The 2-3, and then your D and the D and the B and the Q and the N. But that's a block away from Penn Station. And then the Amtrak, yes, Amtrak. But Amtrak doesn't go between Grand Central and Penn Station. Amtrak does two separate lines. From Grand Central, they go upstate from there to Boston and whatnot. And then from Penn Station, they go to New Jersey and all points west. And if you want to connect, you got to hop out and walk across. And I would say anyone who is impressed by this building has no soul. Maybe. What's my delay? The delay on the R train right now is, I have no idea. Something's going on the R train. And my wife is trying to make it over here right now. So I will sit on the cool. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we had a lot of train changes here over the years, and trains used to be called the double Q and the B and the N and the double R, and we did have an X train a long time ago. We had an X train. There was a K train. I wish the K train was still running. The K train linked the F train, what today is the F train, with the D and the N train. So we went across what they called the Culver, and that was in Brooklyn. They got rid of that track, and now it's houses. It would be great if that train was still around today. I just started singing songs. Maybe people will give me money. But yeah, it took. The D is now the B. Exactly. The D is now the B, and the B is now the D. And express trains used to be like double letters, so like the express D train was the double D, or the BQ. To get the Amtrak. Okay, interesting. No, that never ran. There's nothing connecting the two. There was never anything connecting those two stations. Nothing ever connecting Penn Station with Grand Central. I should have brought my ukulele. This is art, history, education, people. That's right. That's right. Take notes. There's actually a really great website called nycsubway.org, and you can learn about the entire history of the subway system, including all the different maps, all the activated and deactivated subway stations and tunnels and corridors. Grand Central is connected to Times Square. Times Square, so it goes only like 4 blocks across town. So, because remember, Grand Central And Times Square, they're both in 42nd Street. And Penn Station, that's 34th Street. So it's a little further down, more to the west. And a pain in the ass to connect to. It's not easy. Well, you get Amtrak at both. You get Amtrak at Grand Central and at Penn Station. But Amtrak trains that you pick up at Penn Station take you to Connecticut and to Boston eventually, and all points north. And then trains from Penn Station take you to, like, you could go to Florida, Washington, D.C., Chicago, all points kind of west and south. So, I hate Penn Station. I hate it. I'll tell you why. Bad urban design. They built it in a weird time where we thought cars will save the world. And Penn Station really does reflect that. As one author said, I think it was Robert Caro, it's been 20 years. As Robert Caro once said, we used to come in like kings, and now we enter like rats. And, you know, and oddly enough, and this is the most ironic thing about Madison Square Garden and Penn Station, is that it's an engineering marvel. When they finished Madison Square Garden, it had one of the largest overhanging roofs in the world, and I think it's still up there in like the top 5. It's a whole like suspension structure that suspends the roof, and it's some major engineering there. And then Penn Station's kind of like in the basement. And look at old pictures of Penn Station. It was beautiful. It made Grand Central Station look like a little room. And unfortunately, companies got in there. I mean, it was there's certain things I would love to take a time traveling machine, you know, get me a DeLorean with a flux capacitor, and I would love to go travel to certain places. The original Penn Station is one of them. I would love to go see P.T. Barnum's Americana Museum across the street from City Hall. I would love to, of course, go to the original Coney Island when we had Dreamland, Luna Park, and Steeplechase running. I would love to visit the original Steeplechase Park because there was 2 versions of Steeplechase Park. The original version burned down, and then they built a new one. Most people know the new one. The new one. I would even love to be in Coney Island for the big race riot in 1968. I would have loved to have seen that. Madison Square Garden's pretty amazing, and I mean, even with the new redesign, it's really nice. You remember taking a long white corridor? Exactly. There used to be an underground tunnel that took you from those streets. That's still open. But that would take you from Port Authority to Times Square subway station. Right? Remember that stuff when you were a kid? Yeah, that's still there. That long corridor is still there. And there's actually art in there. Like, you walk down there, there's like a weird poem that's on the beams above you. So as you walk down the corridor, you read this whole thing that you're making. I gotta have to show you that. Yes, with Greyhound. There you go. Yeah, Port Authority is Greyhound. It's where all the buses are, and that's 42nd Street. That's all along 42nd Street. And underneath Port Authority is your A, C, and E trains and your 2-3 trains. 8th Avenue. And 42nd. You'll remember now. Good. Yay! That's my job. You know, I love taking people on walking tours in Coney Island, and I'll have somebody who's like 80 years old, and I'm showing them pictures of the old park, and it triggers their memories. So that's like my favorite thing. You forgot about all that. Yeah, it's still there. Most of it, anyway. The Gimbels, there used to be a very famous Gimbels underpass that a lot of people used to use, and I think we're going to reopen it really soon. But that's been deactivated now for maybe like 30 years. So, kind of amazing. Always under construction. Never complete. New York City. I'm going to drink this. Look at the roof, people. Look at the roof, people. Oh, but of course we could do a train tour, yeah. I mean, it's all about getting a good signal. I mean, obviously we don't get a signal when we're between stations. But I gotta go visit the 2nd Avenue subway. We gotta visit those 3 new train stations because they have some amazing art inside of them. Chuck Close, one of my favorite artists, did one of those stations. And what else? There's so much. On Monday, though, Monday's going to be fun. Monday we're going to go to Prospect Park, and we're going to see this really amazing art exhibit. Oh, thank you so much, Nigel. I try to give my enthusiasm to everyone. Exactly, the horse on top of the building in Coney Island. That's right. That was, well, remember, now in Coney Island, where the new Luna Park is, where Feltman's used to be, where we invented the hot dog in 1867, Feltman's closed in like the mid-60s, and there was like this double-decked carousel that was like as 2 stories high. It was kind of amazing. Used to play as a kid in Prospect Park. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to the World's Fair, absolutely. And actually there's something going on at Flushing Meadows in a few weeks, so we're gonna have to go over there. Your favorite artist is G.G. Allen. Awesome. I don't know who G.G. Allen is. I'm gonna have to look him up. G.G. Allen. Gotta have to look him up. Is that a liquor store? Wow, we got a high-end liquor store here right now. Good to see you, Lauren. Lauren Ginger Me Rose is in the room. Good to see you, Lauren. Just waiting for my wife. My wife is coming on the train right now, so I'm sitting here in the Oculus behind Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel reproduction, and I'm sitting on some sexy curved Italian marble. Best part of the World's Fair? Absolutely. It's a Subway special that takes you there, exactly. Part of the fun of the World's Fair is the Subway special that takes you there. There's a good time feeling in the air on the Subway special to the World's Fair. Trains quick and easy, anytime, anywhere. Just pay 15 cents, hop aboard, then you're on your way. Yes. Love that commercial. 7 Train, that's right. 7 Train. So we'll do that in a few weeks. We'll go back up to Flushing Meadows, and we'll go around and we'll explore, show everyone the majesticness of the Unisphere, and the New York Pavilion, the Tent of Tomorrow. Which there was a great documentary that I saw on YouTube. I don't think it's still up because it was a PBS thing. They took it down because of copyright. But there was a great documentary about, don't you love the cityscape here? Yeah, there. Yeah, I would give anything to see that World's Fair. You know, everything, all the homework I've done about both World's Fairs, 39 and 64, was that 64 was so modern. There was very little shade. The trees were newly planted, and there was like no shade. So if you can imagine, you walked around Flushing Meadows, there's no shade anywhere. You have all this fresh blacktop. It was hot over there. Was a nasty dude, real nasty, interesting. So everything I read about the 64-65 fair was either an amazing experience and it rained, they went there in the wintertime and had an amazing experience and just enjoyed it, or they came into summertime and got sunburned and dehydrated, but they still had a good time. And everyone had one thing that unified them all: World's Fair feet. And that's from walking around all day. Let's go to the GM Pavilion and ride the Futurama. Or let's go to DuPont and go to the wonderful world of chemistry. It's the wonderful world of chemistry. Having a good, what's good about having, we gotta get Ron, absolutely, we gotta get Ron. You know, Ron Waxman, did you love that exhibit? Ron Waxman and Marty Rabinowitz need to come over here to YouTube, but I think they're both hardcore, diehard Periscope fans. Oh my God, 196 to 1,000, awesome! Yeah, they're diehard Periscopers. So unfortunately, they're going to be on there until I'm going to be doing the radio show till the last day on Periscope, but you remember reading about this all in grade school in the Weekly Reader? What did I have? I had like highlights or something like that? Yeah, give it time though. Lauren, give it time. You know, they may go to Snapchat, like Ron's really going heavy into Snapchat, which is fine, but Snapchat, just like Periscope, is dying. The talking Abe Lincoln. And you know the funny story about the Abe Lincoln, right? In the carousel. Oh, I'm glad I'm here too, Lauren. There was a whole process of me getting here. So, people said stuff, emails were ignored, and I said, you know what? Bye, Periscope. Yep, highlights. That was my magazine. Highlights was my magazine. I thought that was my wife. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I inspired you to get the 100 together. It's a beautiful thing, Lauren. You're doing God's work, trust me. It is a poo-poo show over there. It is a poo-poo show over there. I mean, it's getting crazy. It's getting I mean, the people begging for Super Hearts is getting enough. Yes, exactly. The opening day of that. Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. The opening day of the Hall of Presidents, Abraham Lincoln sprung a leak because he's all hydraulics, and the hydraulic fluid was red. So everyone saw this red liquid coming out of his head and coming out of his arms, and children were terrified. And they changed the liquid to clear. So my phone is about to die, and my wife is a few stops away. It's a pretty funny story. Go up on YouTube and check it out. It's a pretty funny story. But I want to wish everyone a great New York Day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moment, because you never know when it's going to end. So cherish those moments. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one, Lauren. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Coney Island. We'll ride some rides. Maybe watch a sunset. Who knows? And I will have a great night with the wife. I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye. Bye. You're more than welcome for my thoughts. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.